Planning for education costs is one of the largest financial concerns that we have. We need to start saving as soon as possible, which can be hard considering that not everyone thinks they will have kids at this time. Even if you do not plan on having children, it may still be wise to set aside some money to save for college. With student loans rising as well, it is best to take extra precautions. As students in 2015 paid off a whopping $35,000 on average in student loans. On the upside, you can use investing to help increase the wealth of your college funds. The best way to prepare mentally and financially is to figure out how much money you need to save. You could use online calculators such as Sallie Mae, where you can compare tuition costs from a variety of different schools, along with different types of financial aid that you can seek to overcome this hurdle. You can also determine average textbook costs and residence fees for your preferred university. What makes Sallie Mae stand out is that you can use it to predict how much you will be paying in the future. You will need to fill in the current cost of attending college or university, the years until you expect your child to attend, the money you have currently saved for education, and how your current investments are performing or your rate of return. This information may take some time to figure out, but it is doable to predict aspects like these, so taking a few hours to figure out this information may be a solid investment for you. Doing this will also tell you how you are doing financially in terms of saving for education, if you are well on your way, or if you need to make some more wise decisions. They will always direct you towards sources of financial aid that you can look towards, say, if your government's offering education plans. Earlier, we discussed how your current investments play a role in getting ready for education costs, as you need to put that information into the calculator. This is crucial if you want your savings to combat inflation, to improve your overall wealth. You may have heard about different education plans that allow you to invest your money into, which you can then use to pay tuition fees when the time comes. These types of plans are known as 529 plans, or RESP. When deciding on how to invest, it is important to figure out how your money will be taxed. Tax-deferred investments allow you to use more of the money you earn to further invest, so your savings grow faster. Use an RESP or a 529 plan, which comes with tax advantages, and it is much easier to save money for college. Make sure you only use this money for tuition, as using it for anything else will result in your money being taxed. Use the calculator to determine how much money you will need to save as you decide how much goes into the account. If you are looking to have less restrictions with how you use your education funds, you can always look into a Coverdell education savings account, which allows you to use the money for other things such as textbooks, residence fees, or even private schools for primary education. For this account, you need to open one for every child you want to have an education. The amount of money you can put into your ESA depends on how much you are currently making. These funds also have versatility in the sense that they can be invested in stocks, bonds, mutual funds. Another college investment you can seek are prepaid tuition plans, where you pay money now and you receive the tuition payment later. This may be a wise choice since tuition costs now are going to be a lot more expensive in the future. Even if your child does not go to college, you can always transfer the money to another relative, or get refunded for that matter. A downside to this plan is that you may lower your eligibility for other forms of financial aid. Prepaid tuition may be a good idea if you don't want to take any risk with guaranteed tuition and you don't think you will require any other forms of financial aid. Prepaid tuition plan and ESA are the two very reliable tuition investments in the U.S., which contrasts from the 529 plan in different ways. Some are more flexible than others, while other risks are there as well. It is up to you to determine which plan best suits your financial needs, as all of these are more than viable approaches to preparing for education fees. Feel free to check out College Savings Plan Network for more information about these different plans, along with additional pros and cons in order to find out which plan is best for you.